Howdy guys, me again. Just thought I'd do another favourites video. So these are my favourites for December. Happy New Year, by the way. It's been a rough New Year for me, which is why I'm looking decidedly rough today with the hair and the... In fact, these are they reflecting? Let's take those bad boys off. Yeah, so apologies for this, but I still wanted to do a video, so here we go. Thought I'd start with something that was actually on quite a long time ago. It's a TV show, favourite TV show of December, and it was on, I don't remember, but towards the start of December, I think. It was called Stargazing Live, Brit in Space. Now, I don't know about people that are viewing this from other countries, how it was perceived for you, but recently there was the first British astronaut to go to the International Space Station, and my word, do British people find that very exciting. Don't know how it was broadcast in other countries, but it took over the TV here. Obviously, all over the news, and then we had this dedicated programme dedicated to it, which was called Stargazing Live, Brit in Space, all about Tim Peake, who is now everybody's favourite astronaut. I am a bit of a space nerd. I love space, which is why I like reading sci-fi books, things like that. I'm also a massive fan of Dara Ó Briain. Sorry if I say that wrong, but Dara Ó Briain, I think it is. Find him really funny, and may or may not have a kind of crush on him, but the less said about that the better. I loved the show. I loved how it combined the sort of live stuff with it taking off with information, with giving you information, with teaching you about space, but snippety facts. They do a normal TV show anyway. Stargazing Live does come on quite a lot, and I do enjoy it when it's on. Sometimes I find it a bit too intense, whereas this one I thought they balanced really well. The sort of, here's the astronaut launching into space. Oh, and by the way, here's a load of knowledge you can have. So I thought they did that really well, and it made for a really good TV show. Even my 4-year-old sat and watched most of it, so it can't have been that bad. I wanted to do a favourite movie, a favourite film that I've seen this month. I have seen a lot of films this month. It is the Christmas season. They are on all the time, and I do like to have a little nap sometimes halfway through the day. And what better way to do it than through a film? I struggled to choose a film because I have seen so many, and there are so many that I love that are on at this time of year. But eventually I decided that Love Actually is my #1 Christmas film. I love Love Actually. I love Christmas films. Nightmare Before Christmas, Santa Claus Movie, Elf, I love them all. I have watched them all this year. I just love Love Actually. I love how they have all the little different storylines that all tie in, and you spend the whole film going, oh, that's that person who also knows that person. I love how they have the big name actors. I love just the whole theme about love. It's just perfect, and Christmas, and it's just lovely. There is a storyline that I'm particularly drawn to, reflects an aspect of my life, and every time I watch it I feel very emotional about that. But yeah, generally I just love the whole love thing, and at the end I will always cry. And I'm not a fan of romantic comedies at all, but Love Actually just does it so well. I love it to bits. I felt like being a booktuber, I should probably include some books in my favourites for December, but to be quite honest, I haven't done that much reading. I think Christmas takes over, and I've been really blooming tired. So every time I get the book out, I fall asleep. So I haven't read that much. Having said that, I have read a few graphic novels over Christmas, which was a first for me. My favourite one, the one that I thought just did it so well, got me really interested so well, was the Sandman series by a guy who's probably called Neil Gaiman, possibly. Anyway, I thought that was fab. As I said, I'm going to talk about it more in another video, but basically it just is completely intriguing. It spends the whole first issue just ticking away, and then by the end you're completely hooked, and I'm going to have to read more, and very soon. As I said before, I'm aware that I should include books, and I haven't done very much reading, but I did get a book for Christmas. Not a book because it is a cooking book. It's Deliciously Ella by Ella Woodward. This book was given to me by my sister for Christmas. It just was completely interested in the idea that eating naturally could help, and I've already, when I've been planning out what I'm going to eat next week, because I'm nerd enough to do that, I have planned in a few of these recipes to give them a whirl, so fingers crossed for a healthy January. Now the next one, some of you may not understand, because some of you may not have the difficulty buying clothes that I do. I am 6 foot tall, and I have a 36 inch, I nearly said 36 foot, 36-inch inside leg, so buying trousers is an absolute nightmare. I was in Primark and I thought I'll just hold them up and have a look. And a pair was long enough. They were only 34-inch inside leg, but they were just quite a long pair. And so I went running in, not literally, walking in to the changing room, tried them on, and my God, they were long enough. I was back out there like a shot, holding up all the jeans, only to discover that actually it was just a fluke. It was that one pair was longer than all the rest. But I did manage to get myself a pair of skinny jeans. I was very excited to have a pair of long, skinny jeans that fit. I couldn't be happier. As ever, I love food. And around Christmas time, there's a particularly wide variety of delicious, fattening food for me to choose from. So this was a tough choice. But I went with something that I only ever eat at Christmas. But that is toffee. If you have not tried this, try it. There's an advert on TV last Christmas for them, which used to do my head in. It was like real cheesy cheese fest. And it put me off because I thought it came across quite cheap. But then I think maybe as a joke, I don't know, someone bought them for me anyway. My word, are they delicious. Hazelnut for me is the winner, I think. Hazelnuts and chocolate, you can't get better than that. I seriously, don't be put off by how cheap they look, because I do think they look cheap, sorry. But do try them, they are delicious. And this box is currently sealed, because once it's open, they will all be gone. This is the moment where I look like a teenage fangirl, but I'm going to do it anyway. This next thing is a beauty product made by a YouTuber. Woo! It's the Fragranced Body Mist by Zoella. It's called Let's Spritz. The bottle is very cute. I love the little polka dots on here. I think the lace thing on the back is a bit weird, but actually from the front it looks quite cool. But most importantly, it smells gorgeous. I don't think I could have, I mean, I do watch a lot of YouTube and I do watch Zoella, but I am a 32-year-old woman, so it's not exactly like, oh, let's go and buy Zoella stuff. But I was just in the shop and out of interest gave it a sniff. There was another one there, I think it's her old one. I smelt that and it was horrible. Or, in my opinion, not so delicious. Whereas this one is just beautiful. It's quite summery, quite fruity, but I highly recommend. Last but not least is my favourite purchase, something that I bought for myself this year. I'm rubbish at shopping for myself because I just don't like spending money. I'm a bit of a tight arse, really. But I did purchase myself an iPad for Crimbles for Christmas, and then I needed a cover, and I wanted something cool, but not too boring. So, and I found this one online. Tell me it's so beautiful. And it wasn't too expensive. I think it was $10.99. And it's got, I thought it was initially just dogs, but it is dogs and cats. So it's like quite a cool design, but nothing too, you know, nothing that looks like I'm trying to pretend I'm still 18. So yeah, and it's also a smart cover. Whoop, whoop. So that's cool too. I will put a link below for where you can buy it because I can't remember. I bought it off Amazon, but it was Amazon Marketplace, I believe. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and seeing my all my stuff for December. I hope maybe there's one or two things that you think are quite cool. I have thrown it together a bit quickly because I have not slept for about 400 years, as you can tell by these bad boys under my eyes. So yeah, apologies if it seems a bit random. It is thrown together. I know I said this last month, but next month I will do better. We'll see. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.